my cuties. I hope you guys are doing so well. So today I'm going to be trying out some acrylic from NOTPOLISH. I've never tried anything from NOTPOLISH before, but somebody recommended that I try out their acrylic brush because they said that it like totally transformed the way that they were able to do acrylic. So I was intrigued, and naturally when I went onto their website to buy a single acrylic brush, I also ended up checking out with $200 worth of acrylic supplies, which is not a problem because now we have epic acrylic to try. So let's get into it. So the way that I have my filming set up and the lens that I'm using, this box isn't going to actually fit in the frame. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open it and then take things out one by one and show you all. Little bunny cutter. Okay, so I'm just gonna hope that I'm opening it not upside down. Make sure to always cut away from yourself. Why has opening a box become like the hardest thing right now? Okay, I did it. It's opened. Ooh, I see acrylic and pink packing peanuts. I'm excited. I know that a lot of the acrylics I got are glitter acrylics, so let's just start going through this. Packing peanuts. Okay, yeah, you probably don't want to see those. Let me just toss those aside. It looks like I bought 8 ounces of their monomer. I knew I smelt monomer coming from the box, so not surprised. This must be the acrylic brush. It's a little frayed, but nothing that a little monomer probably couldn't fix. I'm also not gonna lie, right off the bat, I am feeling a little disappointed because it's so light. It feels like hollow and like plastic. And I like when things feel like really sturdy and like solid and kind of have a little bit of weight to them, but that's okay. I'm sure that it'll all come down to how these brushes work. So I got it in a number 8, even though I normally use like a number 10 or a number 12, because I'm trying to get in like a nice range of acrylic brushes. And I'll make sure to pop up the price that I paid for each of the items on the screen as I show them to you, just like I do for any of my hauls. Okay, and then the rest of this box is just acrylic and lots of packing peanuts. Why did I do that? Why do I make these decisions? I like the sound that they make when you squish them though. Can you hear that? Little ASMR moment. Alright, so actually I better get some monomer ready so that we can swatch these as we go. Convenient that I took out the monomer in the brush first. So if you guys know me, like I literally have never used like any other monomer other than the Sky EMA monomer because like I just know that's a good trusted brand, and I've had a lot of success with it, so I always figure like if it's not broken, don't fix it. I do like the smell of this monomer though. It smells like monomer. So I'm excited to see how a different monomer is going to affect the process of acrylic. Also, really am loving this little spout thingy that it comes with because it makes it a lot easier to pour it out. Oh, hold up. I think that it's closed. Yep, there is a, oh, nice one. I'm gonna go wash my hands. BRB. All right, I'm back. Let's try pouring it now. Yeah, I love that little spout. That makes it so easy to pour. I think whenever I finish this monomer, even if I like want to go back to using my Sky monomer, I think I'm going to keep this bottle so that I can fill it up with other monomers because that is very convenient. But honestly, you could probably just find like empty bottles like this kind of thing like in the travel section of a store or something for like shampoo and conditioner and stuff. So don't feel like you have to go buy this monomer just because of the little spout. The first color that I got is Vanilla Cream, which I'm pretty sure is just a milky white because I don't have any milky. Oh, I should not have tipped it upside down. Bro, if you're not supposed to tip it upside down, then like don't put the name of the color underneath the container. Like I don't understand. Whatever. Just gonna dust this off into the trash. I'm just gonna clean off the brush with some isopropyl alcohol and then get it kind of prepped by just like dipping it in the monomer a little bit. Okay, let's see this milky white. Ooh. Obviously we're not even gonna be able to really tell too much the color on this paper towel because the paper towel is white, but it looks good to me. Ooh, next we're gonna get into some of the glitters. Oh, and I'm tipping it upside down. This is so frustrating. So this color is OMG 05, and I just tipped it upside down, so it's probably going to spill everywhere when I open it. Okay, no, that one was much better, thankfully, because it was actually still sealed. I don't know why the other one wasn't sealed. That's actually a little sus. So this one's just a very glittery hot pink. So pretty. I'm really excited about this bright green. This one is OMG 42, and it's called Money Honey. So bright. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Next we've got OMG 31, Sunny Days. Oh, nice. And this one is actually kind of hard to tell what the color is just by looking at the powder. So it's just like a nice sunny yellow, as the name suggests. We've got number 22, Nice and Plum. Ooh, the glitters in this one look so pretty. Ooh, that's so nice. That is definitely a plum color. We have a plum tree in our backyard that is creating so many plums at the moment. So yeah, I can say that's definitely a good plum color. Number 08, called Sparks Fly. Very cute blue color. Ooh, very deep. Oh, when you swatch it and you see the glitter, it's like 10 times better even. I think y'all need a close-up of these so far. These are so pretty. So pretty. And all of these so far have been a 2-in-1 like dipping acrylic powder. So you could use these to do both dip nails and just regular acrylic. Oh, I forgot to show you which one this is. This one is Cosmo M42, and it doesn't look to be a glitter one. Ooh, but that is a very pretty purple color. Ooh, it reminds me of taro. If you guys know what taro is, like the root, that is so pretty. I will say that most of my acrylics are usually glitter acrylics, especially because I make so many of my own custom glitter acrylics. So it is nice to buy like just a regular color of acrylic every now and then. We've got one more glitter, which is 04 White Glitter. Oh, ooh. I don't know if you guys can see that, but just looking at the powder, that is so pretty. But like, obviously that seal did not do its job because what the heck? So pretty. This reminds me of a white custom acrylic, like a white glitter custom acrylic that I made one time that I called like fairy dust. When I'm done swatching all of them, I will definitely take a video with my phone so that you guys can see all like the true glitters and stuff. And lastly, I just got a big old nice tub of clear. Well, it's not necessarily a tub, but it's 4 ounces worth. So I didn't get this clear to use in like my custom acrylics. I got this clear to use for encapsulating because some of y'all had told me that the clear that I was using for my custom acrylics was a bit cloudy and I should try a different clear. And I think actually a couple of you did recommend this Not Polish clear, so yeah, that is one of the reasons I went on there. So I will be reserving this clear for just encapsulating so that I can have like nice crystal clear nails and you can see all of the glitter, hopefully. All right, so that is all of the acrylic that I got from Not Polish. The bag is just packing peanuts now, which are now all on my lap. Are these heart-shaped? Hold up. Saw this packing peanut that looks like a heart and I thought they were all heart-shaped. And actually they might be. They might be heart-shaped, but most of them are just squished, so you can't tell. Anyway, I will have fun picking those up later. But here's a little video of how they look with my flash on my phone, just as I said I would show you. I definitely had in mind like bright summer vibes when I picked out these colors. But I'm super excited to use these in a set. So like when am I not excited about glitter? Never. Like I see glitter, my heart explodes. Serotonin just rushes in my brain and I really enjoy it. So let's go make some epic glitter acrylic nails. Okay, so I'm gonna start by sizing out my tips, and I'm actually going to be using some full cover tips today because I'm gonna use like the lazy girl method where you put the acrylic on the full cover tip and then you put the full cover tip on your nail, kind of just exactly like polygel. If you've seen the lazy girl method used with the polygel before, doing it with acrylic is really similar. So I'm just gonna size out these tips, and so when I'm sizing out these tips, I'm gonna make sure that they're just a little bit bigger than the actual nail size because there is going to be acrylic underneath the tip, so we have to account for that space. Also, there's a family on the corner of my street that is having like the loudest party I've ever heard, so I am sorry if you can hear that. I really hope you can't. I have a protective hard gel layer on my natural nails. Some of you guys ask me how to keep your natural nails healthy or protect them from damage when you are changing sets, and I would recommend either using a rubber base gel or just keeping a protective layer of hard gel on your nails at all time, which you don't remove in between sets. So just filing down to this hard gel layer and then filling it in if you need to, and then doing your nails on top of it, because that is what I do. I need to start off real quick by removing the top coat that is on these nails, because I do put a top coat on top of the hard gel just to keep it looking nice in between removing my past set and putting on my new nails. And I'm just going to do that with my mini mandrel. So I'm just going to do that with my mini mandrel and my e-file real quick. Okay, and I'm just gonna get rid of the dust with some isopropyl alcohol and a scrubby brush. And there's a couple areas where I'm noticing like little pieces of dead skin. So I'm actually just gonna take my cuticle nippers really quick and cut those little pieces of dead skin off where I notice them, because I know they're going to bother me if I leave them. Alrighty, that seems better. And before I start working with any acrylic, I'm going to put down a dental bib because they are like waterproof, so water's not going to go through here onto my desk, and I know I will inevitably be dripping monomer on my desk, which I don't want. So yeah. Alright, so I've got all of my full cover tips. I was actually originally planning to just use like my favorite stiletto regular tips and then just doing like some encapsulation, which honestly probably would have been a good idea because I did get this new like clear acrylic powder to test how it would go with encapsulating glitter acrylic. I don't know. I don't know. This is so hard. We will try this another day because I just don't really feel like spending forever doing my nails right now. So just gonna stick to the lazy girl method. And I haven't done this in a while, so I just want to show you guys another easy option for doing acrylic. So here's my thought. I think that I want to do like a ombre from the colors into this super glittery white acrylic. And also when I was taking a video on my phone, I realized that this purple color, what's it called? I forgot. Cosmo. This purple color Cosmo actually has some really fine, barely noticeable shimmers to it. So that's cool. And I'm actually really liking these three colors right here, or these three, but the green is also really nice, but I don't really feel like doing green today. You know what? I am just gonna go with the flow and pick colors as we move along. So I'm just gonna start with the thumb. Ooh, and I wanted to show you guys this really cute little Care Bear tin that I'm gonna keep all of my acrylic brushes in. I added my not polished one in here. But yeah, it's just so cute. It's from Typo. I found it in like one of my cupboards with my art supplies and I was like, hey, I should use that for my nail supplies. So I dumped out the art supplies that were in it. And now I'm gonna use it for my brushes. Anyway, it was just too cute not to show you guys. So before I put any acrylic on the inside of the tip, I'm gonna start by prepping it with some acid-free primer just to make sure that the tip doesn't like separate from the acrylic and that everything stays super solid together. Oh, actually, now I'm remembering I did this exact same like lazy girl method with acrylic when I did my graffiti nails. But it's a good method, so I'm using it again today. I just really love this sparkly plum color, so I think I'm gonna start by ombreing from the sparkly plum color to this white glittery color. So I'm gonna start with the white glitter color. I'm just gonna take this thing out and throw it away because it's pretty much useless. I'm gonna put a little bit of monomer on the tip before I start laying down the acrylic because that also just helps to prep the tip and make sure that the acrylic stays. And then I'm just gonna start by applying a little bit of the glitter white to the top and ombreing it towards the bottom. And now that I've got the white on there, I think I might have dragged this white glitter down a little bit too far. It'll probably be fine. And now I'm gonna get out the nice and plum color. But actually, before I start using it, I'm gonna make sure that this nail is ready to have the tip applied to it, which means really quickly just dehydrating it with some isopropyl alcohol, applying a little bit of dehydrator as well. And then I also like to just go in with a little bit of primer. And now I'm gonna start putting the plum color on the bottom part of the tip and ombreing it up. And I'm just gonna try to make sure it's a nice smooth transition from the top to the bottom. You wanna make sure, if you're doing this method, you wanna make sure that you're not making it too thick back here because then you're just gonna have a really thick back to your nail and that might get really annoying. But it is also something that you could easily file after you have the nails on. And then now that I'm getting towards the tip down here, this is when I'm going to put it on my nail after I apply the acrylic. So I'm gonna get a pretty large bead and put it right down there, making sure that it's not too wet because I don't want it gushing everywhere when I try to put it on. And then I'm just going to hold it on my nail until it sets up enough for me to be able to let go of it without it popping off. And you want to try not to squish it down too hard. And this monomer seems to set up pretty quick. Before it is completely set though, I like to take a little wooden cuticle pusher and scrape off any of the acrylic that's squeezed out, just so you don't have to do so much work when it comes to filing. If it does set up completely before you're able to scrape it off, it's not a big deal because you can file it off after you apply all of the tips, but scraping it off will just make it a lot easier when it comes to the filing. And we can see it kind of did squeeze out a little bit under there, but that honestly doesn't bother me too much and I can just file it off afterwards. But boom, that is a solid nail and I did not have to do any sort of encapsulating or anything, and that is a perfect shape. I mean, like usually I spend like literally, I'm not even joking, like an hour filing my acrylic to make sure it's the shape I want. So this is just such a nice hassle free to do it. I think I might just stick to these colors and leave out the green and the yellow. Also, I feel like a burning sensation. Oh my goodness, this nail is getting really hot. What the heck? Why is this nail getting so hot? What? It's like, it literally feels like a heat spike. Like this nail is warm, like really warm. I think that the monomer might be reacting with the primer that I put on. Okay, well, hopefully that goes away soon because that's really sus. And I think I will just not put primer on any of my other ones before I put the nail on. Okay, yeah, but like I was saying, I'm just gonna stick to like the blue and pinkish purple theme. I will definitely do something with the green and the yellow another time because those are really pretty bright colors, but just not the vibes I'm going for today. Okay, so next I'm going to use the bright pink. And like before, I'm just gonna start by quickly etching the inside with my acid-free primer. I'm dumb. This is the dehydrator. Bruh. Okay, you know what? We're just not gonna use any of the primer anymore. After my nail got so warm like that, I'm kind of scared of it. So I'm just gonna put that to the side. Yeah, instead, I'm just gonna use a little bit of monomer to prep the inside of my tip because that is also a way to do it. And then I'm just gonna start by ombreing the white down. I'm noticing that there are bristles coming out of this brush, which is a little interesting. Honestly, this brush was pretty expensive if I remember. I feel like it was like at least $35. So yeah, for a $35 brush, I would definitely expect there to not be bristles coming out of it. And now I'm just gonna go in with the pink. I really like this white glittery color. It's funny because I actually may or may not have bought a bunch of glitter from Temu, and a lot of what I bought was just like white iridescent or holographic glitters because I really like just white iridescent / holographic glitter. And I was thinking, as I was like putting it away, I was thinking I should just make a custom acrylic that is literally just white with a bunch of white glitter in it. I had totally forgotten that I bought this white glitter acrylic from NOTPOLISH, and I was literally putting that away this morning, so I thought that was kind of funny coincidence. On this one, I did put like a really thin layer of the glitter acrylic down towards the bottom where it's actually going to be sitting on my nail, just because I want to give it a chance to like set a little bit down there, because I want there to be glitter over the entire nail, and I don't want the glitter to like squeeze out and there be areas of the nail that don't have any glitter on it, if you know what I mean. So just putting like a super thin layer over the entire bottom of the tip as well before I actually put the final bead to put it on my nail will just make sure that there is glitter covering the entire nail. Because I don't know if you can tell over here, there is glitter over the entire nail, but right here you can kind of tell that the acrylic kind of squeezed up and there's not as much acrylic down here. So I just want to make sure that if that happens on this nail, there will be some acrylic that has already set down there, like a very thin layer. Okay, so instead of using any primer on my nail this time, I'm just going to dehydrate it like I did before. And then instead of the primer, I'm just going to put a little bit of monomer on my natural nail, or not my natural nail, but the hard gel, but we're just going to pretend that it's my natural nail because I would be doing the same thing if it were my natural nail. Just going to let that dry. And now I'm just going to put the final bead and put it on my nail. And I'm really interested to see if it starts burning again this time, because like that was super weird. It literally felt like a heat spike, like when you put gel inside of your UV lamp and it starts hurting. That's what it felt like. Oh, it's not sticking. Okay, since that one didn't stick well, I'm just gonna like scrape off a lot of that extra acrylic. It might have just not stuck well because the bead was not wet enough. So let me just try again. Okay, that worked much better. And I feel like it's a little bit warm, but it doesn't feel like as burny as it did before. So I think we're good. Okay, so I'm just gonna prep the middle one real quick. And I think I will use the glittery blue for the next one. So I'm just gonna do this like I did for all the other ones. Just ombre down the white glittery one real quick. Just ombre down the glitter white one and then start adding the blue one to the bottom. And honestly, as of right now, I'm not really noticing like a super big difference between like this acrylic and any of the other acrylics that I've used. Like, I just know that the glitters and the colors are really pretty. Of course, bright glitter colors, like I love them. But other than that, I wouldn't say there's anything super magical about them. They do stay pretty firm, which is nice, but also acrylics with a lot of glitter in them tend to be firmer because of all of the glitter. So it turns out that this tip I sized out too small, so it's like not gonna fit properly on my nail, and I don't really want to have a nail that doesn't fit on, so I'm actually just gonna completely redo this one. Also, I did not like how I accidentally took the white down way too far. I much prefer this one where the white is only at the tip. So yeah, I'm gonna redo the blue real quick. I'm gonna do it off camera though, because it's just gonna be exactly what you just saw me do, and I will be right back for us to do the last two together. Lol. So after trying 3 times, I was finally able to get it right. These were my failed attempts, unfortunately. I don't know why that one was so hard for me, but now I just have 2 more left, and I think I'm just gonna do the like dark Cosmo color and then maybe the plum color again. I don't know, I'm kind of having a difficult time choosing which colors I want to use, because now I'm thinking that I should just use the green and the yellow, but then if I use the green and the yellow, then I feel dumb for not just doing like a rainbow theme, like hot pink, yellow, green, blue, purple. So I think I'm just gonna okay, I was thinking, what if I do like an accent nail of just a full nail of this glittery white color? I think I'm actually gonna do that. Okay, no, I'm just gonna continue with the plan that I had originally, and I'm gonna use the Cosmo color and the glittery white color and just do an ombre like I was doing for the other ones. So I'm just gonna do that real quick, and then I'm also just gonna go ahead and speed through the last one, the pinky nail as well, because on the pinky, I'm just gonna use that plum color again. I used to be really into watching like police interrogation videos on this YouTube channel called Explore With Us, EWU, and like when I was in high school, I would literally just like play Minecraft and listen to like the police interrogation videos. They're so interesting because they don't just play the police interrogation, they also like analyze the like behavior and the speech patterns of the person being interrogated, and also talk about like the methods that the detectives are using to try to get the person being interrogated to tell the truth. But at the same time, the horrible acts of terror that these people commit against other people is really scary and kind of depressing. But for some reason, it's just so fascinating to me. Like, oh my goodness, there are people that exist that do these kinds of things. That's just crazy to me. But I've been listening to it a lot again, and it's so entertaining. And whenever I start listening to these things, I'm like, nobody can be trusted. Yeah, but fair warning, if you are the kind of person who does not like listening to violent things or disturbing things, I would not look into it. But if you are the type of person who likes like true crime podcasts and stuff like that, definitely check out Explore With Us on YouTube. It's what I'm listening to whenever I'm like working on my nails and just like speeding through it for you guys. Okay, I actually don't like how that looks. So I think I'm just gonna stick to using the more glittery ones, because I feel like just using this Cosmos one just like it just kind of ruins the whole vibe of the set, which is unfortunate. I think what I'm actually gonna do is I'm just gonna do what I was saying I was gonna do in the first place, which is just do an accent nail of just the fairy color. Not the fairy color. I think of it as a fairy color, but the white glitter color. I think that'll look a lot prettier. Because just having like all of my nails be super glittery and then just having that one nail that's just like a dark purple color feels kind of ugly. Ow, why is this one burning? Dude, like I'm putting it against my face and it is legit hot. And I didn't use any of the primer on this one, so I know it's not because of the primer. Like the whole nail is just like hot. And I have my AC on in here. It is not that hot in here. Like I don't know why my nails are like getting so warm. It's kind of freaking me out. Okay, so I've got all of the nails on, so now pretty much all I have to do is like file around the cuticles, and this one is just looking like so fat, so I will definitely be filing the edges to thin it out a bit with my wooden file, my 80 grit wooden file. But yeah, I didn't find this acrylic brush particularly like better than my Pana brush or anything like that. I think I still like my Pana brush better, and that might just be because the sizes are different, but yeah, also I don't like how this hair is fraying out and a couple of the bristles fell out while I was working with it, which was kind of annoying. Especially that can be super annoying if you don't notice the bristles fall out and then they end up getting set into your acrylic and then you just have like hairy acrylic nails, which is gross. Okay, so they're all filed up now, and I think that they look so much better. I did take a pretty long break in between finishing filing them and now. I went some places, I did some things, and in that time, I realized that this glitter white, there's something more to it that I didn't expect. Let me show you what I mean. They're glow in the dark. Like, what? And the camera is low-key having a hard time picking it up, but in person, these things are so freaking glowy. Like, they were glowing when I was in the garage with the light on. And I was like, what? They're glow in the dark. My nails are glowing. Let me just stick them in my UV lamp. Like, look at that. That is so epic. That was a nice surprise. I think that this glitter white is definitely going to be so cute for Halloween nails because it's glow in the dark and I can make like cute little ghosts or something with it. I just really want to do some spooky nails. I am ready for spooky season. Anyway, these are not done because I still want to do a little bit more nail art. So before I do that, I'm actually just going to buff the entire surface of all of the nails to get them ready for some more gel polish and also rhinestone glue gel. Because if you know me, you know there's going to be some charms and rhinestones involved. And I think I'm actually just going to skip the base coat this time because I'm feeling a little lazy. So I'm just going to get rid of the dust real quick. So the first thing I want to do is I want to do some cool nail art on this just plain white nail. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a repeating heart design using gel polishes that almost completely match the colors of the glitter. Like, I feel like these ones match so well, and I could probably find a pink that matches better, but I think that this one will work. I might just add a little bit of white to it to make it a little bit more pink instead of red looking. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of each of these on my palette. Ooh, these glittery ones are so pretty. And then, like I said, I'm just gonna add a little bit of white to this like hot fluorescent red one to make it look a little bit more pink. Yes, that is perfect. That is so perfect. Okay, so I'm just gonna get out my handy dandy little line art brush. And this is probably going to take absolutely forever because I am using my opposite hand. I actually didn't consume over the daily limit of caffeine today, which is quite rare. So my hand may be steady today. So I'm hoping this can take less than an hour if I'm lucky. Yay, I finished and it actually looks good. And it only took half an hour instead of an entire hour. Amazing. I'm just gonna put the top coat on. And I think I'll just finish off the rest of them with some cute charms. So I'm just gonna pick out a few that I think are cute and put them in this little tray so I see all my options. Okay, so I picked out a pretty cute selection, in my opinion at least. But this little charm right here, this little paw one, is making me want to do like a cute cat themed nail. So I think I'm actually gonna use a few of these cat stickers as well because this is just too cute. Like, look at these. These are adorable and they're like pink and blue themed. How perfect. It's so hard to pick which one to use, but this one is too cute. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of rhinestone glue gel to help me place it exactly where I want and make sure that it does not lift. One of you guys actually told me about that rhinestone glue gel trick for putting stickers on, and I use it whenever I am putting my stickers on now. I just ruined that sticker. That's sad. Okay, I'm gonna try to be a little bit more careful with this one over here. They're very fragile. Put it right there. I'm gonna put it just right in the middle because I think I want to create a little heart with pearls around it. So I'm happy with it there, so I'm just gonna flash cure it. Also, this flash curing light has been really nice. If you don't use it, if you stop using it for a while, it turns off automatically so it doesn't like die on you all the time because I always forget to turn my stuff off. Like, I'm pretty sure my e-file has died multiple times because I keep forgetting to turn it off. And then I'm gonna use the smallest size of these AB pearls. I love these so much. I just got them and I used them in this set for the first time, and now I want to include them in every single set I do. And I'm just gonna do a simple heart around the little kitty sticker. And I think it would be perfect if there was a little bow right there. I feel like I did this like almost exact same design before, but with like a chain instead of pearls. Okay, and now I'm basically just gonna finish off the last couple nails with just some cute charms. I'm gonna charm them up. Off camera, I just quickly put a protective layer of the rhinestone glue gel over all of the pearls to protect the AB coating that's on them, because I'll probably take these off in like a week, but I don't know, they might stay on for longer, so I just want to make sure that they look nice for the entire time that they're on. So now it's finally time to put the top coat over everything. Oh my goodness, I love these nails so much. Oh my goodness, look at the little cat sticker. It's kind of funny that I used the cat stickers and I didn't even end up using the paw charm that made me want to use the cat stickers in the first place. But like when I was putting on the charms, it just wasn't feeling it, you know what I'm saying? I just wasn't feeling it. These are so cute though. I also really enjoyed using the glitter acrylics, obviously. Like, when do I not enjoy using glitter acrylic? Acrylic is definitely one of my favorite mediums to work with for nails. I don't know why, I just find it so relaxing and soothing. Not polish, it's cool. Monomer, it's cool. Anyway, cuties, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up on your way out. It helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate it. I love you all so much. I hope that you are having the most amazing day, night, week, life, cutie. Sleep well if you are going to sleep. Take care until I see you in the next one, hopefully. Okay, bye. Mwah.